Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Outlaw Joseph Scotts. This is episode 16. I am your host, Devang. And here we are, episode 16, returning to town after his quite successful most recent venture into the mines, where he needed to stop a ritual summoning being performed by 3 slashers. Luckily, they only summoned a few undead, hungry dead, and Joseph was able to take them down, take them out, and stop the summoning ritual. So he returns to town, quite successful and accomplished, and very happy to be alive. It looked a little worrisome with early on with the tentacles, but things worked out for him. He does seem to be somewhat blessed. Anyway, so I am going to start. I do have a little bit of maintenance to do. We need to roll for Darkstone corruption and then traveling, and then we'll get to town. So hold on. Let me bring up the camera.
All right, folks. Here we are. So the first thing I need to do. At the end of the last session, I did not roll for my Darkstone corruption. I have 3 pieces of Darkstone and one of my pistols has a Darkstone grip, so that's going to be 3 dice to test for Darkstone. So, looks like that is going to be 3, because it's 1, 2s, and 3s. Let me double check that. Yep, so 1, that is 3. So he needs to make 3 willpower saves. And he makes 1 of them. So I believe I had a grit left over, so I will grit that. And, well, it fails both. So he now has 2 corruption, which I'll need to get rid of. And I need to roll for a travel hazard. See if there's a travel hazard. Oops, get it in the box. There's not a travel hazard. Alright, so now we are at the town. So, first thing I have to do is a hotel stay. And then I'm actually going to sell, I had picked up this vicious axe. I'm going to sell it. Because I obviously do not need that. So that gives him an extra 500. Alright, day 1, no surprise. Heading to the blacksmith to pick himself up some Darkstone bullets again. Event at the blacksmith is a 4. Cost increase. All purchase prices are $100 more. Ugh. He's already hurting for money. Alright. I mean, he did pick up a little bit last session, and of course he just sold that axe for 500, but you know, it's not good. Well, the only thing he's gonna pick up there is the Darkstone bullets, so that's gonna be 300 that he spends. So he's 855 left, and that was day 1. So he now gets to roll for his wanted ability to see if he's recognized, and there's a 6, so he is. So he has to pay 50, so 805. Hush money. Then we see if there's an event for day 1. And there is an event day 1. So, okay, the town event for day 1 is a fire. A fire has broken out. D3 random locations are burned down and cannot be visited. So we have two locations, and they are 6 and a 2. 6 is the general store, and a 2 is the blacksmith. I guess I went to the blacksmith at just the right time. So those locations are now closed. All right, well, day 2, paid my $10 for the hotel. Well, I can't go to the general store. The only thing left to potentially buy would be dynamite. He does have 2 bandages and 2 whiskey left. And otherwise attempt to get rid of his corruption, which, you know, I've gone to the church and I've done okay at the church, but I also haven't. So let's go to the doctor's office, day 2. And I'm going to pay the extra money to get rid of those corruption, but I can also get the poison in case I run into some critters that poison. So at the doctor's office, his event's going to be a 4 again. Dirty tools. The doc is using dirty tools for operating. And stinks of liquor. That's not good. That's kind of an understatement there. All attempts at surgery made today are at -1. Well, luckily he doesn't have an injury or a mutation to get rid of. So we will treat corruption. He's got 2 corruptions, so he's going to spend 200. So 595. And then he rolls a d6. On a 1, 2, or 3, he's going to take some wounds. 4. He does not. He does not take any wounds. So despite the dirty tools, the doctor's office, doctor healed him of the corruption without too much of an issue. Alright, so now I need to roll to see if I'm recognized for wanted again. He is not. And then we see if there's an event. There is not. So day 3, we'll gonna go again. So I want to go to the saloon and gamble. So here we are at the saloon. A 4 again. What is with these 4s for these locations? It is a spilled drink. A drunken saloon patron blames his spilled drink on you and starts talking about a duel at sunrise. You can either leave town at the end of the day or buy him and his friends another round of drinks costing a d6 times 25. Well, I'm going to give it a shot. Hopefully it's low. Oops, I need to get it into the container, and it's not. So d6 times 25 is 125. This is an expensive town trip for him. Pretty much used up any money that he gained. We'll attempt to gamble here. So first we'll start with poker. So it's a cunning test. Need a 5+. And that was $50. 2. All right, so I gained $50. All right, excellent. And now we're going to try the Brimstone crap. So that's going to cost 100. I have 4 dice this, so luck 5+. Okay, I'm going to use my grit and re-roll because I want to try to make some money here. So come on, 5 or 6. 2 more. All right. So I made $200 because obviously, you know, ante costs that. So that helped immensely. He's got a fair amount of money now. So now he gets to see if he's wanted. This is day 2. Somebody does recognize him. He's going to pay them off. And then we see if there's a town event. There is not. So do I push my luck? You know, it was kind of interesting to see if I want to do anything differently or you know, how long I want to stay, make these more interesting for you all. The challenge being I don't have a lot of weight that I can carry. I wish I had something that could increase my strength a little. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can only carry 7. So I have 6 items that have weight, and I can only carry 7. So I can't really afford to buy, you know, any clothing because it almost all uses it has a weight. You know, the hats do, the jackets do and ponchos and things like that. So, and obviously I don't want to change any of my weapons. I do need to save up 1,200 for another Darkstone grip for the other pistol, but I also need more Darkstone. I've only got 3 Darkstone. Still, it might not be bad to save up for that. Oh, and I had meant to, while I was at the doctor's office, I was going to spend the $10 to pick up the poison anti-venom injection. Is there anything else useful there? Healing herbs, tonic. You know, I could, lastly, I can go to the Frontier Outpost where I could try to rob the bank. Could train, that's an awful lot of money though. You know, as much as I would like to keep you guys entertained by staying longer in town, I think that's all Joseph needs. He's got his Darkstone bullets. He's got to save up his money for another Darkstone grip for his other pistol. That's 1,200, and he's half. He's only got half of that, and he's about half of the Darkstone he needs. Well, actually, not even. He's at a quarter of the Darkstone he needs because he had to spend one of his Darkstone to get bullets, and that will be the downside, is that he needs to keep spending some of the Darkstone he collects for bullets. So, I believe that will be it. That's it for this session. Not super eventful. I mean, there was a town event with fire and blacksmith and the general store burning down. So, but other than that, he did not have an issue at the church, which is always good. Nor the doctor. The doctor's office went fairly well, despite despite the prices. He did have bad events at each location. So I think we're going to call it here. We're going to call it good. And next adventure will be next Wednesday. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do yet, and I will let you know that. I do want to apologize for not having the painting video up. I was hoping by saying it out loud to all that I could get it completed. I just haven't found the right things that I want to do. It's just not quite working out the way I want, but I am working on it. I am doing some testing to see exactly what miniature that I want to paint to make it simple and easy for everyone to see. And obviously, like things like the color scheme and what exactly I want to say for that dry brushing 101. So I'm working on that. I am, but I do not have anything finished. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, I will see you next week. Thanks.